neighbors have dogs. My neighbors have chickens. And a rooster. I just took a shower, you can see by my wet hair, so that's why it's a little frizzy. So it's starting to like slowly dry, and my hair is just frizzy naturally. Plus it's a little humid out today. Even if it's a little humid out today, it's not gonna stop me from doing my big thing that I do once a year, because it's too much to do more than once a year, because like it's a whole thing. And I'm talking about this. This is all getting dusted today. Those two shelves, that shelf, this entire cubby thing. And I only do it probably once a year. I think I used to do it twice a year. It's just like such a hassle. And I'm like, I just don't want to do it. Because it's not just dusting the shelves. That's the easy part. Dusting the shelves is the easy part. The hard part is dusting every single individual figure on here. It's not just like a flat surface. No, a lot of these figures have little pieces on them and like pointed arches and all that. That's why I don't do them very often. That's the problem when you have a lot of collectibles, is they get dusty. Because I have these things here, I have those things on this white bookcase that need to be dusted, and up there above my window I have Christmas ornaments that need to be dusted. Not to mention this and there probably needs to be dusted, but we're not gonna worry about any of that. Today, we're just doing this. And this takes me about maybe 3 to 4 hours, maybe more. So I'm gonna probably put on a movie or something and just do this, because like this is a pain in the ass. I wanna do it now because this week is only supposed to be in the 70s, whereas next week it hits 80 plus. So I'm gonna do it this week while it's still pretty cool before it starts to get really, really hot and humid. Because my room is awful in the summertime. It's 70 degrees out and pretty cloudy today. We're gonna do this. Transformers figures, I used to buy just like every single character that was pretty much in the movie, being like, oh, they're in the movie, I kind of want that. Or I would just buy a figure to buy a figure. That's how I ended up with this guy, Crosshair's Dino Spike, which I'm like, he's cool, but like, he was barely in the movie, why do I need him? The same thing with like Nitro Zeus. He was really cool in the movie, but like, do I need him? No, but did I buy him? Yeah, even Barricade. Barricade was cool to see him back in the movie, but like, he didn't really do a whole lot in the movie, so I'm like, why do I need him? I mean, I don't have any other Barricades, so like, this is the closest I could get to a Barricade. And it's not like I can try to sell them, because like, they don't sell for a ton, because like, no, because like, a lot of people don't really want these type of Transformer toys. They'd rather have the Studio Series one. I say are better figures than all of these. But this Optimus one is still pretty cool. I did get Grimlock because he's cool and he was in the movie and I know who Grimlock is, so like, you know, but still it's like, I didn't really need Nitro Juice. Yeah, my name is Nitro Juice. I didn't really need Nitro Zeus. I didn't really need Spike, and I didn't really need Barricade, but yet, here they are. The shelf is done. Now it's time for this shelf, and then this entire 9 cubby thing. This shelf I always say is the easiest, because like it's not that many figures compared to this one or even this one. This one's more like just chill, because you just have some of the movie figures, more so the last night, and then you have Rescue Bots and then a lunchbox, and that's it. This one, a ton of Optimus, ton of Bumblebee, tiny Ratchet section, and then just kind of like miscellaneous, more so Ironhide and Sideswipe than anything else. One is you have all of my Transformers DVDs. You have, like, this is kind of the Transformers Prime section. It's Optimus full on, Optimus X Ratchet, because they're my main Transformer ship. And then this is kind of like the MTMTE section, because you got Springer, you got Swerve and Tailgate, and then Chrome Dome and Rewind. And this is just kind of like a jumble of different things. You got Twilight, Star Wars, anime, Voltron, all my comics are back there. And this shelf, I usually, because I don't take everything off and then dust, because that would be a lot of stuff to take off. I do it in sections. So I do the Optimus section first, take everything off, dust it, dust the figures individually, put them back on. Same thing for Bumblebee, and same thing for Miscellaneous. And the same thing with this. This I don't take everything off and then just dust it all, because like, it's so much. And I just need to keep it in its spot so I know where it goes compared to everything else on the shelf, and it's just like, oh my god. To be fair, it is a lot, but to be fair, all of this Transformers stuff has been like 11 years in the making. I've been a Transformers fan since June 2011, and it's 2022. So it's not like I accumulated this stuff in a couple years. I accumulated it in about 11 years. Yeah, it's not just been 1 or 2 years, it's been 11. So to be fair, this makes it a little bit more acceptable, but not by much. I always think it's funny that my first real Transformers figure was this little guy, this little Bumblebee, this little, I think they were called like Cyber Chase. No, Cyber Chase is an old TV show that I used to watch. It was on PBS Kids. Never mind. The first ever figures that were out when I was into Transformers was Dark of the Moon, and that was the first Transformers movie I saw in theaters. First figure I ever picked up was this little Bumblebee, and then the little Dark of the Moon Ironhide, which was like, I think, a step up from this guy. I don't know how much they are now because I don't buy Transformers figures that often anymore because they just don't come out with figures that I want anymore. That probably will change when Rise of the Beast comes out and I want another G1 looking Optimus. It's probably no different than the Bumblebee movie Optimus that came out. I buy Optimus figures all the time. I don't care if I have the same one. It's a little different. I just love Optimus Prime. As you guys can tell. I always forget how many Transformers, like, DVDs I own. I have Robots in Disguise, Season 1. They didn't make one for Season 2 or Season 3 because they stopped making season DVDs. And then I have, I think this is part of 5 episodes of G1, half of G1 Season 2, the G1 movie, Transformers Prime Seasons 1, 2, and 3, and then the movie. This Transformers DVD I found at Goodwill called Beginnings, which I think is kind of like a prologue to the movies talking about the war. So basically Transformers Exodus, the book, but in short form. And then the first Transformers live action movie, the second one, the third one, the fifth one, Bumblebee. And then number 4 is right there because they had really cool like cases for and like cool exclusives you could get for Transformers Age of Extinction. So I got this folding Optimus Prime one from Target. That's probably the coolest DVD case I own. I think we all get that way. When we first get into a fandom, we kind of go a little batshit crazy. And we buy things that normally we wouldn't necessarily buy in a fandom. Like 50 temporary tattoos. I bought this at Michael's, and I sure as hell bought this. I mean, I've used a couple of them, but like, why? Why did I need it? I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of it because, like, who knows? Maybe in the next 5 years I go to a Transformers convention, TFCon, with some friends on the internet or just in real life friends, and I'm like, hey, you wanna have a Transformers tattoo party? I'm not getting rid of them. But I have them, you know, in case I need them one day. Also have a Transformers puzzle that I've never put together. And the box is 3D, you can kind of see. I think I just bought things just because, like, oh, it has Transformers on it. Oh, must have. This big pile here. These are all birthday cards, Transformers birthday cards, to be exact, that I've gotten over the years from 2011 to now. Well, I haven't gotten one yet this year for 2022 because it's not my birthday yet. I forget that I have this stuff packed away in certain cubbies, but yeah, I'm gonna go through these and see how old I was when I got my first card to versus last year. Obviously last year I was turning 24. I don't think I got a Transformers card last year. Did I for my 24th birthday? I have to look. No, yeah, I did get one for my birthday last year. This was the one I got last year because it says 2021 in it. So yeah, this is my card from last year. Can't disguise your greatness. I know I can't. It came with a necklace that was like way too tiny for me, but I just use it as a keychain. This is a pretty cool card though, I'm not gonna lie. This one has like, it's raised on it. Exciting, fun, adventurous. Oh yeah, it's a pop-up one. Oh my god, can I do this one-handed? Hope your birthday is 2, is more than meets the eye. Hell yeah. This was from my 20th birthday. This one I think is one of my favorites. It's another pop-up one, and it's shiny, kind of. Oh my god, can I open this one? Got another pop-up one. This one is taped shut. This is what my dad made me for my birthday. This is the card he made me for when I graduated high school. I'm covering up my school so you can't see it. This is like a sticker thing you can get with it. This one was for my 21st birthday. When you turn 21, most kids go out drinking. Me, I got a Transformers birthday card, and I bought Legos on my birthday because I'm that cool.
Receiving a message from Autobot headquarters. Your mission is to have a happy birthday. Autobots, transform and roll out.
I forgot that one talked, and it still works. It's for my 22nd birthday. This one is for my... Oh, this was from my uncle. So my uncle was even getting on in the Transformers birthday cards. And then for Valentine's Day one year, my mom got me a Transformers Valentine's. So even on Valentine's Day, I just wanted a Transformers card. Last year when I went to get, I think it was my second vaccination shot, I went to the bookstore and I bought a book, right? This book right here. Does this cover not look familiar to you? If you've guessed Twilight, you're accurate. You're 100% correct. That was the reason I bought it. I thought this was gonna be a Twilight ripoff, and I was like, I can't wait to roast it, but also probably become very obsessed with it. There's like 2 or 3 similar things to Twilight, and then you get past those like 2 or 3 things, and then it just goes its own path. Just those 3 little things. And then the entire book is its own thing. Right, no, I am obsessed with this book. So much so, I went to Target the other day and I bought the second book. It's huge. It's huge. This cover is pretty. I'm a sucker for covers that have like beautiful gems or just objects on them in general. I wasn't planning on reading huge books this month. I wanted to read small books, but then I was in the mood for a vampire book. I picked this one up and it's huge. And now the sequel is huge. And I know the 3rd and the 4th book are even huger. So I guess I got big books in my future. At this point, you'd be better getting like cookies because you hold that. You could ask. Last night I decided on a whim because I haven't started a new show or finished a new show in probably like a month. I'm so bad at starting new shows. Once I start a new show, like I finish it within like a couple days or within that same day that I start it. But I'm so bad at starting a show. It takes me forever to start a show. Unless it's a show on Disney Plus where it's like Marvel or Star Wars, then obviously you want to watch it the day of. Otherwise, you're guaranteed to see spoilers the day of. I'm so bad at like getting to new shows. Yeah, I started this show on Netflix that I think came on Netflix like maybe a week or 2 ago. It's called First Kill. It's really good. I really like it. If you know anything about me, I'm a vampire lover. I love all kinds of vampires. It was gonna be it was gonna be a girl-on-girl vampire story, and I was like, oh, okay. I will definitely check that out. And then I heard it's gonna be between a vampire and a vampire hunter, and I was like, oh, enemies to lover tropes. I love that trope. Juliet and Calliope are everything now. They are amazing. I I need to read the short story that Victoria Schwab created. Finished first kill last night, the last episode. Oh my god, bombshells were dropped. Things happened and I was like, what the fuck? And it just ends and I was like, but you can't just end it like that. I hate it when a show ends it like that. Like, I really hope there's a season 2 because, like, you can't just leave it like this. This show is so good. I need a season 2. Please give me a season 2. I need it. I need more Calliope and Juliet. And I need more of them. If we never get a season 2, I am just gonna write a little fanfic in my head of how I believe it goes down, how it ends. Because I need to have some closure. Even if it's like my own closure that I make up in my head, I need some closure for these characters. This is the second time I've had this much hassle trying to get a Scarlet Witch Funko Pop figure. I know she's a beloved character, but you would think they'd make more product of a beloved character. So I'm hoping this is her. If not, I'm gonna rage. Okay, it is her. It is her. Oh, thank God. The hassles I went through to try to get this. Oh my God. It took me forever to finally get her. Here she is. I have her. Obviously, I have to take her out of the box. I have to know what she looks like outside of the box. She looks very cool. I'm very excited to have her. Now I have this Wanda. She's very detailed. Like, the detail in her outfit. Like, bottom of her skirt is the dark black like it is in the movie. She's even got, like, details on her crown. Like, she's so pretty. She is the moment. She is an icon. She is the moment. And we're gonna put her right in here with my other Wandas. And this is now my little Wanda cubby. It will probably grow. Actually, it will definitely grow.